pregnant.
Because
she's like, oh.
Well, because also the prophecy, what is her, Ms. Mazador? Oh God,
Adore, Christian.
Bad witch lady.
Yeah.
Bad witch lady was like only death.
Yeah.
No, all the way back. When
Only
Drogon died. Only death can pay for life.
Viserion was the death.
Viserion died. Now Dany's gonna be able to have a baby.
And she said only then will Drogo come back to you, but I think it was more figuratively in the sense that she'll find love again. I really think she genuinely loves Jon.
And be like, girl, do you really want to have a baby? Do you want that curse taken off you? I mean, like,
she wants a successor. It's obviously a very sensitive subject for her.
Do you? Okay, so here's the question. Jumping to the, we're jumping a bit.
Okay.
But she wants a successor. But do you think that the Seven Kingdoms are going to wind up, if they survive?
Yeah.
Are going to wind up being a democracy, or more like how it is in my home country, where in England, where there is a royal family who do participate,
but they kind of take a back burner.
They take a back burner, and there's more of a parliament.
There needs to be a parliament,
especially
with
Yara.
I'm sorry, this day and age, democracy doesn't work either.
Wah wah.
So.
Is all I'm saying.
Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
I mean, England's been around for quite a bit longer,
and it seems to be doing better.
And they seem to be doing okay.
Yeah.
Even though their history was kind of fucked up too.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
And they married their.
I don't know why you're hearing that voice.
And slept with
Any Newsy Bobsy, there was a lot of incest in that.
According to the doctor, they were werewolves.
Okay. So, I mean, I'm
not amused.
I'm not a werewolf.
I don't know. I like the idea of Tyrion staying on in some sort of political manner, and because I mean he's definitely got the brains for it. Oh, she got something said.
Go.
No, I got no. That's it.
Well, okay.
That is it. You can't compete with that.
So, speaking of Tyrion and that look.
What the? Okay.
What the fuck?
What was that creeping? Why?
First of all, like literally, as I'm watching, I'm like, that's called stalking. Please.
I saw a head and I was like, oh, that's got to be Jorah.
I thought it was Jorah too, and it was Tyrion. And I'm like, what are you doing?
Why? Theories, because I don't fucking know.
I don't know, but there was 3 betrayals. One for blood. One for love. What was the third one? One for
titties.
For
titties.
I can't take my shirt off. Sorry, guys.
Betrayal.
Yeah. No titties.
Traitor.
But there were 3 traitor.
Oh no! Don't tell me about that.
We're gonna talk about our bag. We literally before we have guys. There will be a Star Wars one of these before the Last Jedi awakens from his nap. So
stay tight.
Because we got to talk about John Boyega.
John Boyega, call me.
His, John Boyega. Oh, God. Okay, we got distracted. Hey!
You talked Scott was, and I'm like, it's a clear, Mr. Bubblegum.
Mr. Bubblegum, is that what you said?
Mr. Bubblegum.
Mr. Bubblegum.
Anyway, oh my God.
I don't know what we're talking about.
What was that face with Tyrion? Like, what the shit, dude?
You're right. Like, I get it. Everybody's in love with Dany. I get it. She's the most beautiful creature to walk this earth. What?
She's
I
mean, like, beside Missandei, she kind of like...
She's pretty fire.
She's pretty fire. But Missandei is still
there's
okay.
There's been, I guess, kind of maybe hints that Tyrion definitely has a deep affection for her.
Yeah.
But that was just really kind of
out of
so
nowhere.
Weird. It was very much like, what are you doing creeping, yo? Like,
you're being so weird right now.
Yeah, I don't get
and
that.
He's always had a thing for Jon, too. And I'm like, what is happening here? Like, is that what's going on?
I think everybody's just horny in the land of Game of Thrones.
Well,
I am.
I am as well. But I mean, like...
Jamie, call me.
Of course, it's a much more animalistic time period where you have the hierarchy, but everybody in that hierarchy is going to fuck whoever they want. I mean, they have brothels out the wazoo.
That's true.
Sex is not...
It's not taboo.
As taboo as it here is in the States.
It should
just
be.
like every
as
other
it
country.
should be. Right. But he's so in love
So
with,
there's-
and I feel like Tyrion, is a little in love with both of them to an extent because they represent all that he wishes he was. I feel like Jon represents the nobility and the just kindness. Jon is kind to a fault. I mean, shit, he
And
forgave
honest.
Theon.
And it's
He
wonderful.
forgave Theon for betraying their entire family.
Yeah. And I feel like kind is a dirty word amongst a lot of people.
Yeah,
It shouldn't
and
be.
like, and Jon, he's always liked Jon.
Yeah.
Kindness
He
and honesty.
liked Jon
That
from the
is-
minute he met him.
Yeah.
So, and then Daenerys is the hero that he's always wished he was. So, I wonder how much of that is, on the one hand, Tyrion was the one that told her she needed to marry somebody.
Right.
And in all honesty, Daenerys marrying the King of the North unites the Seven Kingdoms unequivocally. There's except for the Greyjoys, that literally would unite all Seven Kingdoms. But at the same time, I honestly couldn't tell which one. Yes, also his aunt. But I couldn't tell which one he was more jealous about.
Yeah, I
Dany
don't, right?
or
I don't
Jon.
know. He should have just gotten up in there.
He should have just crawled up in the
They'd
middle.
be like, all right. I mean, he's known to be all pretty good in bed.
I mean,
so,
apparently Tyrion got the moves like
But
Jagger.
this is-
So like,
He's hung like a hole.
But I feel like,
Apparently.
but Jon Snow and Dany, I just thought that scene was just sweet. Like that was like love.
he loved her,
That wasn't. I
and
mean,
she
loved him.
God,
It wasn't.
I
like,
was
raw.
bawling.
I was like, if I didn't know the backstory, then I'd be like, oh, what a wonderful love scene.
Yes.
But like, seriously, me and my girlfriend watching the scene the entire time, we're like,
My mom was like that. She was like, I love Jon.
We did an
I
ugly
love
girl
Dany.
face. So,
No.
And that's
like,
yeah. And
stop
they're gonna use
it.
that. They're
Like,
gonna use
stop
that next.
it.
next
Like, we
season
like
Well-
kept looking at each other like, no.
Here's a question:
That's your auntie.
who's gonna find out first? Sansa, because I think Sansa's gonna find out before
Yeah,
either
Sansa
one
will
of
know.
them.
I mean, yeah, I feel like everyone who went to the kids, the Stark kids will know.
The Stark kids are gonna
Because
find
I
out
tell
before
Sam-
Jon and Dany.
Yeah, absolutely, because they're right there.
Yeah. And Lord knows, Bran has no brain to mouth filter.
Yeah, he's just
So-
like, so by the way, did
You're
I tell
also
you?
the heir to the Iron Throne.
Oh, yes. Let
What?
Me,
What?
Let me
Like-
travel. Let me travel.
Well, apparently a lot of people were pissed off about that scene because Bran should have known. And I'm like, Bran is like the internet. Unless you tell him something
He's like
specific,
Google.
Right.
He's like Google.
he can pull up any damn
Yeah.
thing that has no relevance. Sam pointed him in the right direction. And then when he pointed him in the right direction, he was like, oh, yeah,
Yeah.
you're correct.
You are, in fact, correct.
Right.
Here is the literature.
And
follow it.
also,
would
he's-
you like an image or
Right.
would you like the website?
And
Err,
then, right. Blue screen of
I
death.
sound like a
Would
dollar.
you like
Oh, you
purchases?
do. But my other thing is, like, here's the thing. Everybody acts like Brandon's been the Three-Eyed Raven forever and should know what the fuck he's doing.
No.
Brandon's been the Three-Eyed Raven for a year.
Yeah.
And he's still working on his powers. He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
We don't know what the fuck
guys.
he's doing either.
No one knows what he's doing. I did love Sam. Did you see that in a vision?
He's like the weird.
There's a
like-
scroll. He's
I
a
like
weird
that
uncle.
he's like, I'm the Three-Eyed Raven. He's like,
Sam's like,
okay.
And they're like, we don't know what to do with that.
Sam's
so we'll just keep you in the
so,
wheelchair.
Sam's reaction was all of us.
Everything.
It was all of
In
us.
fact, better yet, we're
Hey.
gonna park you in the snow by the random red tree. Have fun
It's
with
a
it.
weird
fun.
one. It's a weird one.
So
Would you like a hair doll?
I have a hair doll.
So speaking of
No, I don't.
Bran.
Adam.
Speaking of Bran,
Did you lose that with it?
That's me. I'm Bran.
who thinks Bran is the Night King? Raise your hands.
I don't know. I got like my hand right here.
Me too. I'm
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
and my mom thinks he is.
No.
Ron does not.
Brandon, I think, is Night King. Whether it's this one.
Or
No.
maybe the original Brandon
Yeah.
Stark.
Yeah.
What about you? You said no?
No.
Do you think... Why? First of all, why?
Time lapsing, mostly.
Wibbly wobbly timey wimey.
Wibbly wobbly
Yeah.
timey-wimey?
Doctor Who wasn't there to make this happen. I mean,
Is it a fixed point in time?
Ooh.
I
The
think,
Night King's creation is a fixed point in time. It can't be changed.
Yeah. Maybe.
I think, was it, the chicks in the woods.
The children.
Exactly. The cool chicks in the woods. I suck at names of people, places, and things.
Oh my god, that's literally everything.
If you've watched any of these podcasts,
like I don't know who are the cool chicks in the woods.
Those are the cool chicks in the woods. No, you get me. Don't get me because I'll be like, listen, the guy that did this
The guy with the thing and the thing.
I can tell the story. And she's like, okay, this is the name.
I totally get you.
Yeah,
I know
no,
exactly. I have my
okay.
Belle to Allie translation button always on.
So, and at this point of the night, if anybody's ever watched any of these podcasts, I suck at names of places, people, and things.
Those are called nouns.
So, exactly. I suck at nouns.
I just know that from like definitions.
Yeah.
From Webster, Merriam-Webster.
Those are called nouns.
Oh no, she's coughing. Oh no.
Someone give me more alcohol.
Yeah, but where's the rest of the wine? Like this is bullshit.
I need another bottle of wine.
I still want to know why you don't think it's brand.
Yeah, we never got to that.
I was going to get to that, but I was like,
we're too busy laughing at
Why
you.
you gotta make things so complicated?
Go.
because the cool bitches of the woods,
That's a cool bitch. That's their official name now.
I know.
which they were pretty sweet until they were
Well,
like,
Until there were none of them.
It's kind
No
of like
more.
R plus L equals J, like that theory finally came to fruition. The idea that the Night's King is a Stark at the very least.
He's got to be a
It's
Stark.
almost like gospel.
Yeah.
So
But is he Bran Stark?
well,
Right.
I'm not Christian, so I'm not going to go with that. I don't.
well, I worship the old gods in the new, so
Damnation.
These
I'm the children of the forest.
I'm the cool people in the woods or something.
I think the cool bitches of the woods.
cool bitches. Sorry.
I love that.
They made these people. I don't know if it was necessarily a Stark. It could have been a freaking wildling for all we know.
I will say this to that. Go ahead. You tell me what your thoughts are, and then I'll tell you what I'm thinking.
And yes, I guess there's this yearning for it needs to
Tie
have
in.
a tie-in
yeah.
with the Stark, but
maybe that's too like the.
it doesn't
too
necessarily have to.
Yeah.
It could be just an enemy of the people, which they are an enemy of the people.
Well,
Okay.
here's the thing. I don't think the White Walkers are bad.
Could be very, very wrong.
Well, no, I don't
like-
think that's what it is.
I also like to
also,
argue.
Ooh, pretty.
I also need to shave. Yes, thank you.
No, I was just looking at your cute little leg. But what I was going to say is, I don't think the White Walkers are bad. I think they are following their prime directives with
Right.
what they were built
Right.
to do.
And then
What
the children of the
other-
forest are like, oh
so-
shit.
Oh
like, they're out of
shit!
control
We've
now.
lost control of
Yeah.
our
Yeah.
weapons of mass destruction.
What
Right.
other group was raised to fight other men no matter what side they were on?
Unsullied.
Unsullied.
Wildlings.
The Wildlings, yeah.
So again, the bitches of the
Forest,
whatever,
the cool
forest,
bitches of the
cool
forest.
bitches of the forest.
Oh my god, it's like they're at Bonnaroo or something.
I might be. I don't know. That's my drunk theory. It could very well be wrong, but I've already called out two theories that were correct.
It's a point of view that I never
That's
considered.
true.
So
That's true. My thing is, I don't think
dragon
he's
gone, wall down.
Yeah. Well, also there have to be 3 heads of the dragon. No one ever said that those 3 heads of the dragon would all be working together.
oh shit! The Night's King's the third
Third head of the dragon, guys. He's the third head of the dragon. Yeah. Did I just blow your mind? A little bit.
I need more wine.
We're going to go to next door for the next
We're
one.
gonna need more alcohol.
I thought 2
Damn.
bottles was enough.
It's not.
Silly, Allie.
Well, my other thing is, why does he have to be a Stark?
It doesn't have to.
Why can't he be? And this would tie back to John if they do a tie-in. What if he's a ascendant of the Stark and Targaryen line?
I think he's another freaking bastard.
What if he's one of the?
But a wildling.
Because he was a
But a
human
bastard.
for a long time before he was a grown ass man before he got turned into the Night King.
Yeah.
So what if he is a direct ascendant?
Uh-huh.
And until John was born, there had never been a Stark and Targaryen who were both. until John was born.
Yeah.
Go.
Okay.
So,
Because
a
Alan's going to
descendant,
pee.
of course. But, again, back to the wildlings. Because, again, they have no real love for any of these fucking
That's
homes.
true.
Yeah.
So, what if it was one of the original fucking bastards
Wildling, yup.
of two of the major households, and then eventually were turned by the bitches of the woods? Fuck yeah! Let's get some more wine!
I actually like that theory.
It was fun one. I enjoyed it.
Ah!
Tomorrow we were like, what?
What the hell?
I'm
did I
getting a
just
shirt
say?
that says "Bitches of the Woods."
The bitches of the
What's
woods.
the sigil of bitches
The
of
cool
the
bitches
woods?
of the woods. So, let's talk about the Night King.
Let's talk about it.
Do you think he's immune? How do you stop him? He's immune to dragon fire. We saw that shit in Beyond the Wall.
I think a Stark has to stop him.
He is going to be killed by Jon Snow, not with dragon glass, but with the sword.
Ooh,
Through the
Long
heart.
Ooh, with Longclaw.
With Longclaw, and it's going to be towards the end of the battle. Obviously, one of the last episodes we'll see in the season. I'm doing Third Eye Ravens right now, so I apologize.
Go
But yeah.
Ravens.
It's
I don't even
going
know
to
that
be just that stab through the heart,
Yeah.
laying on top of him, and that's going to like finish it.
I have a thought.
Theatrical version.
Yeah, that sounds very.
I like that.
Yeah.
I think that Dany will get pregnant again,
Mm-hmm.
and Jon will die and become the next Night King,
Shit. Oh, that's morbid.
which would be fucked up.
Will he still have a nice ass?
Of course,
I hope so.
shit's frozen in
I'm not
time.
gonna. I'm not gonna.
Can we just those don't.
I just don't know how you kill him. I think it has to be one-on-one combat.
It's gonna be one on
It has to be. Because he's immune to fucking dragon fire.
Yeah,
I mean,
like,
I'm
what's
not-
the ultimate thing?
I'm not gonna
Decapitation?
say that-
Like, I
Like-
don't
Jon
know.
Snow might not
He's not going to make
survive
it.
that battle.
I don't think
Maybe
he's going to
it
make
take,
it.
Well, Dragon Glass to the heart made him
Maybe Dragon Glass to the heart will take him out.
Right, exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
But I think it will be that close of a.
Yeah, it's going to be definitely like
Just
a close
like
in.
Jon
Close
Snow
fight.
will kill him, but who knows?
I'm
Jon
sorry, do you
Snow
mean
might-
Aegon Targaryen?
Aegon Targaryen.
I'm sorry, is that who you mean? Is that who you're talking about?
I won't ever call him by that.
No.
I know, right? But, okay, so going into that, first of all, can you imagine everyone's face when they find out that that Ned kept that fucking secret until the end, and that Jon is the heir to the Iron Throne?
And I read this
Well-
is not original, but someone said something on Twitter about, like, I can't get over the fact that Catelyn will never know that Ned,
Yes, never
that
cheated
Ned
on
was,
her.
like, always faithful
Faithful
to her.
Yeah.
right?
Isn't that something?
And that she hated a child,
She
an
hated
innocent
Jon.
child, for no
Ooh,
fucking
no
reason.
reason.
And, like, you do yourself a favor, after watching this episode, watch the first episode of the first season.
Yes.
Because there's so many parallels and so much stuff you're going to pick up on after watching this
Yeah.
last season.
This
It's,
season,
it's,
yeah.
it's
Like,
phenomenal.
I mean, there should be maybe a lineup for Jon Snow, like
Yeah.
just for like a sidetrack. Be like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Because
I'm
it
so
all-
sorry.
kids loved him. Just they didn't.
But
They
I
never
think
looked upon
John
him
will
as
be
a
like,
bastard.
can we just cut this out?
Yeah,
Jon don't
doesn't give a
care.
fuck,
Like,
right.
again,
Well-
there's a fucking like dead
There's-
people walking
yeah.
towards us, just destroyed a wall, and you want to say sorry?
I'm not here for that.
There's more important shit going on,
Well, it's interesting
and that's
because
what
Jon.
we love about Jon.
That's
Snow.
one of the reasons that we love Jon. Well, what's interesting is that Jon, literally one of the first things he said in the last episode was, I couldn't live here. I couldn't live
Yeah,
here.
and a million people.
And a million
like,
people crammed into this
Yeah,
small
I
ass
mean, all
space.
the flea bottom is.
Yeah.
And I can't imagine Jon wanting. I don't think Jon didn't want to be king of the North.
Right. He doesn't
So,
want to be a ruler.
He doesn't
He didn't
want
even want to be king.
He didn't want to be
Yeah,
king. He just
no.
wanted to make sure everyone was
Right.
doing what they were supposed to do,
Wants to do the right
to
thing and
save
protect
everyone
everyone.
else.
He was
Exactly.
happened to be part of Night's Watch,
Right.
And like protecting.
And then he
his
didn't want to be Lord Commander.
No.
That's the thing. John has been like all
Fighting
his,
it.
like leadership has been thrust upon him. He has
He's
acquiesced
for
to
the people,
it.
by the people.
Right.
Yeah.
He has reluctantly taken these positions of leadership because it's just been thrust upon him.
Yeah.
He's good at it,
Yes.
Yeah.
but he doesn't want it.
Well, he inspires people.
Yeah. And
John,
right.
people love him. And because what is it Theon said? How do you always know to do the right thing?
Right.
And John's like, I don't. I try.
Right.
But I don't. And I admit when I'm wrong, which is a whole other thing. John is very good at going, I screwed that up.
Yeah.
So how do I fix it? And it's something that Dany honestly could learn.
Yeah.
She is very quick to pop off. It's one of the reasons why she made Tyrion her hand.
Yeah.
Was because she knows that she's quick to pop off.
She's self-aware at least.
She's self-aware enough to be like, I might be a little crazy.
Right.
But John has continually been pushed into situations where he has to take commands. And he inspires people. So I really think that I honestly don't think John's going to make it.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like, and just the writers kind of alluded to in the behind the scenes that, I don't know, it just feels like it's not going to be a happy ending.
No one's going to make it out. Someone's going to
have to die.
This isn't Lord of the Rings.
Right.
As much as I love Lord of the Rings, and I do.
Right.
There's not going to be some big grand wedding.
Right.
I honestly think John's going to die at the end of season 8. Again, and it's going to be permanent.
And that's fine.
He is going to die permanently against
the White Walker, the Night's King.
The Night's King.
Yeah.
And that's fine.
But he will live on through
the children.
To his child.
Yeah.
Through the prince that was promised. But, and I mean, it's something fitting. I think, like, I feel like Dany is the true ruler, and I feel like if he were to live and she was to take the Iron Throne, he would definitely take a step back because it's just not his thing.
It's not. But the biggest thing, it will be other people.
Exactly.
That's my concern is that there will be people, because the entire North will be like, we'll take John. The entire North.
Who is this foreign,
what is Cersei called? This foreign whore.
Yeah.
Which kills me because she's calling her a usurper, and I'm like, bitch, you're the
your
one
husband
usurper.
is what the usurper.
Right?
Right?
But it's just like, well, okay, so speaking of Cersei.
Yeah. Let's talk about Cersei.
Let's talk about this baby.
Let's talk about Cersei.
I will say,
we're out you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about it. So,
can I just put in there real quick? Cersei's outfits always on fleek.
On fleek. This whole season, girlfriend has been turning everybody out.
Turn century, whatever you want to call it, but
why
they are
think I want to be that for Halloween?
Girl, oh, you would be great at Cersei.
Well,
for
thank
Halloween.
you. I'm like the black fur she had in this last episode.
I still think you should.
So if you're Cersei, I'm gonna be
I'm
Daenerys.
gonna be Cersei. I'm gonna Jamie though. Holler.
You're gonna be Melisandre. All right, all the guys know we're going for us. We'll go.
But I need a Jamie Lannister. So if anyone out there wants to come on,
hilarious.
I'm fine with that.
Trell is Jon Snow.
Nice. I know because he's got the chest.
Ron said he's
I was joking.
He does have chest hair now.
He does.
Ron's gonna be Tormund.
Oh please!
Oh my God,
we're making this happen. Halloween, Game of Thrones, 2017.
So
that's the year we're
this
in, right?
freaking baby. At first, I honestly thought she was pregnant. Now I'm not sure because she used it to manipulate Tyrion.
Yeah, she was all like, "What? Oh, what?
I'm gonna just hold my belly."
And he was like, "You're pregnant."
I hate to put it out there, but how many stupid girls do you know that are like, "I'm pregnant. Can you work with me here and feel sorry and do that whole bullshit?"
Yeah, but then she looked all like, "Oh, what?
Does
what
she
do you
have?
mean I'm pregnant?
Did she pee on a stick?
Right?
No.
She probably did.
She looked she looked shook as hell. When that White Walker was coming for her.
Every single month, I think I'm pregnant, but I don't have sex with a penis.
So
there's an actual way that's happening.
What do you have sex with?
Things.
Toys.
Stuff and things.
Let's talk about sex, baby.
Let's talk about vibrating.
Oh.
So
your body is a little bit different every month, and she's like, I feel pregnant. I'm like, well, you're probably bloated. Eat a pickle.
And you'll be fine. But here's the thing, and a lot of Game of Thrones is very mirroring of real life shit.
Yeah.
So remember Queen Mary thought that she was pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
She had a hysterical pregnancy.
That's right.
So how much of Cersei's pregnancy? She was fucking
I love that.
nuts.
Terrible
So
pregnancy.
how much of
It's pregnant! I'm hysterical!
Well,
God,
that's what they
yes,
call it a
pretty much
hysterectomy.
how much do you think that the baby is? All right, first of all, show of hands. Do you think that Cersei's pregnant? And for those who are listening, Allie, do you think Cersei's
I'm
pregnant?
so, I don't know.
Allie says no. Brandie?
I thought so, but she's such a manipulative bitch.
Right?
But how, you can't keep that con going on for so
No!
long. So,
Like, I fully expect
what's
her.
the end game?
I fully expect in the season one we'll see her stuffing her fucking dress.
Straw in
Like-
the
Honestly,
corset.
I'm sorry, just to put it out there,
Or she'll fake like a miscarriage.
because being
or
a
some shit.
woman, menopause.
No, she's
Yeah.
not there. No,
Is she
she's
that old?
no.
She can't be that old.
No.
She's in her 30s back when they
Excuse
had,
me.
Yeah.
I'm fucking almost 40.
I'm in
So
my
how dare
30s,
you.
bitch. I'm thinking
I
back
will
in
be
those
40 in
days
6 months.
when you were lucky to live till you were 50 years old. So yes, they had menopause in their 29th year. So yes,
But
I
this
think it
isn't
was
real.
menopause.
It's not real.
It is. It is.
Well, my other thought is she is pregnant, but the Valonqar that she's so worried about,
Right.
that she's so fucking worried about, it's going to be one of two things.
Right.
It's either going to be Jaime. She never looked for Jaime. She
Right.
never even checked for Jaime. Or the baby, who
Right.
would be the little brother or sister. Because Valonqar is a neutral fucking name, people. Just like the prince that was promised is neutral. It's not prince. It's prince or princess. What if the baby kills her?
Right? I love that idea.
That would be fucking
I love that
ironic
idea.
as shit. And
I
I
love
would
this
love
The
it.
irony is, don't fuck your brother.
Right?
Well,
And don't get pregnant with your brother.
yeah.
But mostly just
Says someone who totally ships an aunt and their nephew.
Well,
Right.
I'm not shipping that again.
No,
I'm not sailing.
I'm just
You're
saying
like,
me.
I'm not on the shit.
I'm in a
But
canoe.
I really do love that theory because I thought for the longest time that Jamie's going to kill her. But Jamie...
It's gone.
Wait, right, and I
You
also
went
feel
bye,
like...
bye, 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 bye. Not gonna wear the lions.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
I'm just gonna wear some crazy leather.
Right.
Walk to the game.
My
girls
girl
in the North Tower. Baby, bye, 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 bye.
But
There's always sing-alongs.
It's called he's got enough humanity in him that I think that knowing that Cersei is pregnant, I think it would be a lot harder for him to.
But if he finds out that she's lying,
Right.
He did the walk.
that would be the reason he
And they
choked her ass out.
Who are the dudes, like the brothers in the books that she was sleeping with?
Yes.
Right. Like that would make sense.
That because in the books, I hate to go this because I hate people
I
who
know.
like do
In
that.
the books.
But in the books,
But I do that too.
And I'm on this bitch was like, I didn't read the books. I watched the goddamn show. I paid $12 a month for this shit.
ain't no
I ain't gonna read no goddamn book. I'm illiterate.
Why you guys to be blasphemizing?
But do go on.
what I was going to say, in the books, the reason Jamie bounced was because she was fucking other people.
Right.
So, and he found out about it and was like, what in the shit? After
You
all
don't
the
want my
shit
brother
that I've been put through directly because of you. And I stood by you through all of your bullshit.
Right.
And then you're going to go around and as soon as I'm like a minute away, you're like,
Right.
all right,
You're
I
like,
need the D.
hi.
Like, he rolled out.
Yeah.
So, like I said, Book Jamie finally, TV Jamie
Right,
finally caught up
right.
with Book Jamie.
But there's none of those characters in there,
Except for
so
Euron.
it's like,
Or the baby's Eurons.
ew, she
That would
didn't
be
give
so
it up
gross.
to him, did she? She
God.
had the yellow
She
discipline.
knows, but then again, Cersei is real good about playing that particular game.
She's fucking good at everything.
She really is, except for long-term plans.
Right.
The
Because-
thing about Cersei
Right.
is that she's good at short-term tactics.
Right.
Blowing up the Sept was
Well,
a short-term
defeated.
because she didn't want to go to court.
Right.
That's literally the
Okay.
only reason
'Cause
she
she
blew
couldn't
up
do
the
trial
Sept.
by combat.
She couldn't do and then if she hadn't sicked the mountain
Right.
on Lancel and them, she would have had trial
Right.
by combat. But literally the minute that she
Well
sicked
said.
the mountain on Lancel and them, they went, oh, we're not doing trial by combat. So that screwed her, and then she blew up the set.
Right. So she's like, "Hey, Daddy, I remember what you did.
Yeah,
I'm gonna bring it back, and I'm gonna set it
but,
on fire."
I mean, she's totally her father's daughter. She's
but Tyrion is dead as fuck. I mean, Tywin is dead as fuck.
Tywin Lannister.
So maybe we don't follow his example. Is all I'm saying.
No, she will.
Speaking of which,
like,
bad lip readings, please do a bad lip reading of this past episode.
Oh my god, that would be amazing.
Please do.
Please do.
Like, I look forward to them all the time. Bad lip readings.
Do it. Do it.
Do people do that?
Yes.
Really?
That would be amazing.
Oh my god.
You gotta watch the Avengers when we're done.
Oh no, I've seen that. I've seen that.
Oh, and then they have first
the big
season.
ball fun times.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
great. Oh my god, they're amazing.
I ate scrimps.
So much talent.
Who
was a Capricorn.
I need scrimps. Who do you think finds out first that Jon is other than obviously Sam and Bran? Which one?
One of the Stark sisters. I think it's got to be either of them.
Sansa.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. It's going to be Sansa, and she's going to be like, holy shit.
She's going to have the be like.
Yeah, she's got much more of a political like stance on things. So
exactly. Like
she's
going to know how to play that shit. She's going to know.
But
I don't think she wants to know.
I think it's going to be. Well, she wants power.
She does want power, but I don't think she wants the throne. I think she wants to be left the fuck alone. She wants to have enough power that nobody bugs her anymore.
Like, no man can fucking tell her what the fuck to do.
I don't think she wants to be. Honestly,
she's Catelyn 2.0.
Like, I would not want a man anywhere near me. Like, never, ever.
Never again.
Ever.
If I was Sansa,
Jackson, I didn't want to be raped.
Right? Because fucking Ramsay, God.
Well, he's gone, thank God.
Although, again, a shout out to Ewan Rhaegon because he was after Misfits and he was the most adorable fucking child ever. And then the next thing to see him in would be Ramsay Bolton.
Right.
And it's like my mind was fucking blown.
Right. Jillian, I know you love me, you some Ramsay, so
yeah. So I definitely think Sansa's going to be the first one to find out. Then Arya. Like I literally think Jon's going to be the last.
And I think they'll come back and be like, "Hey, we're bringing the party together," and they'll be like, "You just fucked your own." He's gonna be
I think that the effect on Arya is going to be much greater than Sansa.
Interesting. Why?
Because Arya adores Jon.
Right. Well, the
Arya reveres Jon.
Yeah.
You know. But
and they actually haven't seen each other.
They haven't seen each other yet.
I know, like that reunion is.
Oh my god, I'm so
it's gonna be like, I'm so glad to see you.
But
by the way,
in the same breath,
fucked your aunt.
I will say that
this is crazy.
Arya is so worldly at this point.
True.
That I think she will be like totally accepting of it and love him. You know, I don't think anything really would change.
I don't think it would change.
Yeah.
Here's the thing: I don't think it will change anything for how the Stark siblings feel about Jon. I think it will change how Jon feels about his entire fucking life.
Yeah. Like, bitch, you had me sit in the second row?
Right.
Because, like,
and I was
a bastard?
Yeah.
Right.
Y'all had filet mignon while I had cat food? What the fuck was that?
Right. What? And I think that, like, he loves his siblings, cousins, with all of his heart. Right. He literally...
He would do anything
He would do anything for them. But it's going to change...
for our siblings.
It's going to change
but he will,
how he views Dany and everything else.
I really think it'll fuck with Jon more than Dany.
Definitely.
I think
Dany's going to be like, whatever.
He's like, so these are my cousins and I love them, and this is my aunt and I loved her.
But I still like,
is there something wrong with
me? Is there something wrong with me that I'm just kind of like, it's whatever, you
and
guys.
He's like, but I think like he's gonna be like, guess what? There's all this love going on, but guess what? There's fucking White Walkers right there. Let's go.
That's the thing.
The bigger picture.
And Jon is much more of a bigger picture person.
And I will figure out my penis eventually if that happens. But it won't.
No,
do you think that Jon's going to find out about the baby before or after the final showdown?
He won't find out at all.
I don't think so either. I think he's going to die.
I think he's going to die before.
The baby's going to...
I think Jon is going to die before he finds out Dany's pregnant.
We need that we need to...
And then Dany's going to be like, I have your twin deformed incest babies in my womb. I really hope that they have all 10 fingers.
Joffrey was definitely like a fucking monster.
But then Michael and Tommy were
I want
awesome.
them to pet my dragon, but not in that tense. I want them to actually pet my dragon.
We're talking about petting dragons now. Okay.
Do we think that John's gonna ride Rhaegal?
No.
Yes.
The dragon.
What the fuck you talking about?
The dragon has to have 3 heads. We already got 2 dragon riders. John is going to ride the one that's named after his father.
No, I don't want that. God, that would be awful.
That would be the fucking worst.
Can this boy just get like a break?
Can't he just get some peace?
Like,
but like the reason I think that might be a possibility was because of what Barrack said to him in Beyond the Wall. There'll be no peace for you and I. And that shit makes me concerned.
I love me some Barrack.
I do love it. Can we talk about my ginger baby? Y'all, can we write? We need a prayer circle. We need a prayer circle for Tormund because, bitch, you better not be dead. I'm not here for it.
I will tell you my closing scene.
Oh,
I'm here for Tormund being dead. I'm not here for it at all.
Back to some monster babies.
I think that John. My idea of the way the series ends is, Dany is going to wind up being on the throne.
Right.
But it's going to be bittersweet because Jon will be dead.
Oh.
She'll be pregnant.
Oh.
And have the babies.
Oh.
But they will have no father.
Oh.
And she might lose another dragon.
No. But she'll have children.
And then the magic will have come back to the world.
Right. That's
because
the thing about the dragons.
Right? In the books, Bran saw that dragons were suddenly coming back. Not just her dragons, but there were more dragons.
It changed the whole world. Yeah.
So, I can see that being the end. Jon dies. Dany has the babies. Tyrion is the hand of the queen. And he's helping her raise these children in honor of Jon.
And, like, cousin or some shit.
Right.
Right.
But I definitely think Jon dies at the end of this.
Yeah,
as much as I don't want Jon to die because he is literally my favorite character on the show. He is.
Wow.
I know that it's cheesy, but I will always love the character who wants to do good because it's the right thing to do. Not because, like, I will always love popularity. Right. I will always love the Leias and the Luke Skywalkers because they always do the right thing. Because
no matter how hard it is.
No matter exactly, and like I will love the Finns. I will love the Leias. I will love the Lukes. Because those characters always do the right thing no matter what. No matter how hard it is. No matter how difficult. No matter how much no matter how many freaking lightsabers up the spine. They're going to do what's right because it's right. Yeah. And Jon is my favorite character because from the beginning of the show, Jon has always done what was right even when it got him murdered. Yeah. He still did the right thing. And there is something to be said, especially in our current environment.
Yeah, that's the thing right there, right?
In our current environment, for doing the right thing, regardless of how it falls out. There's something to be said for doing what's right because it's right.
Yeah. And that's just,
but I do think he's going to die for it again.
That's an attribute that's just
gone.
Right.
So
in real life and in fantasy and in books.
In the beginning of the season, I spoke towards. I like to say Khaleesi, but Dany.
I know. I love how they're calling her Daenerys and Dany so much this season when it feels like we've always been calling her Khaleesi.
She's Khaleesi in my heart.
Yeah.
So
I am a Khaleesi.
They saw her in this flash forward of her in the throne room.
Yes.
But it's filled with snow.
Yep.
I think that is a flash forward, but I think that might be one of the final scenes because the war is over.
Winter is here.
Winter has been there. I think it's going to be fading. I think Jon is dead.
Yep.
I think
has her rune quickened?
I think he has killed the Night King.
Mm-hmm.
She could be pregnant.
She's definitely fucking pregnant.
But she is getting her throne that she's always wanted. But there's
the cost.
But I think every single person that she's loved and cared about in this war coming up in the season will be going.
It's gone. I think Jorah did.
Jorah. It's fucking Jorah, man. That dude is.
I hate to say it because in these type of shows, I do say the ironic. Everybody dies.
Yeah.
But that's life, man.
I think that is a huge possibility that everybody does die
She gets the throne, but with the cost.
And she gets her throne.
And do you feel like and Tyrion will still be her hand? Do you feel like
No,
do you feel
I-
like
She loves Tyrion.
I think
No.
Tyrion's dead.
No,
I think Tyrion's dead.
I
gotta agree with you.
I think and
Then
I-
who's going to keep her in
because
check?
who's
Who's going to keep her in check?
The babies.
But it doesn't matter at that point because if you see her face in that moment, she is so somber
And brokenhearted.
and broken.
Yeah.
It's not like she just lost a dragon. It's like she has
her
lost
flesh and blood.
Everything.
Her
so
fire and
much.
blood.
Yeah.
And she is finally at that point where she is right about to be on that throne. And I think everything is gone.
Everyone she loves and cares for. Like, she
Everything
got the
That's
throne.
so sad, you guys.
Like she got everything she wanted.
thought she
is-
wanted.
She thought she wanted.
Right.
She's finally
Is
at that
Sunday
throne.
still there at least? With
She's
her
not even on that
fucking
throne yet.
tight
She's
little
about
ass?
to just sun
Come
on it, sit on it.
Please, can we just excuse me, spit on it? What?
Like
Spit?
I
What?
sit on it.
Sit on it.
I think that might be the end of it, and I don't want it to happen again. Like what I predicted before, I didn't want that to happen, and I hope this doesn't happen. So
Yeah, but you were
dear
right.
God, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong,
Yeah.
because that would be so
don't
heartbreaking
see how.
and horrible. And
I don't see how John makes it out alive.
Yeah, I don't either.
I don't think he's gonna.
I mean, we got a really huge
I want
hint.
him to. I want him to. Trust me. I hope they have all the incestual fucking babies. No, I don't.
No, she doesn't. She doesn't. Lies!
I kind of puked in my mouth.
I
I don't want him to die.
Can
but
we talk about?
I don't want him to
like
fucking have incest babies.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, there was a huge hint that John would die because in Beyond the Wall, John could have gotten on. John could have gotten on Drogon,
Right, he didn't.
but
was
he
like,
chose not
let me
to
fight
give
these
them
bitches off.
chance
Right.
to give them a chance to get away.
Which is so very Jon Snow.
It's so very John. He sacrificed himself, and he had every expectation that he was going to die if it meant that Dany and the others got out alive. And that's why I think he's going to die. There have been too many hints that he's not going to make it.
I mean, it really is. It's fine. I feel like that's a fine way to end it, really.
So
There's got to be a sacrifice.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Jon Snow. It will at least bring peace to the kingdom, hopefully.
Yeah.
Destruction of the White Walkers.
Yeah.
the main.
I just don't want him to become the new Night King because that would
No,
be the fucking
I
worst.
feel like it needs to be. I think Bran and the Night. I don't know.
I don't know. Do we think Bran's the Night King? We
I-
talked about this earlier.
I don't.
Hey, let's talk about this. Have we all forgotten that Bran can warg into shit?
Right?
So, like, how about that Bran wargs into Viserion? How about that Bran wargs into the Night's King? And
Well, that would make him. That would actually make Bran
Make him not
certifiably
the Night
insane.
King. And not the Night King now.
well, I'm
But
just
if
saying,
he did take control of Viserion, that could turn the whole
it
battle
could turn the
around.
whole thing around. And
Turn around.
because they're
There's
Comey
no
Cersei
White
town.
Walker in town. So
Oh.
So-
HBO.
What do we want to wrap this up?
More
What-
Jon Snow, but
booty.
more Hound. I can't.
I
wait.
love the hound.
I can't. Clegane Bowl.
We need
The
the
game ball. Get party.
We need the Hound in the mountain to fight it out.
I need him to kill the mountain so much.
I need more butts. I
Maybe.
need Clegane Bowl.
I need Tormund and
Brienne.
Brienne to make giant mutant babies.
I need. My husband is here and doesn't know what to do. And I love Beric Dondarrion, if not for the fact that he's like my little redneck Beric Dondarrion and everything. Like I want him and Tormund to survive so we can have
Well, I will say this: they didn't run down; they
right,
ran
but
across.
they're like whatever. I know it's like I
And
don't
that's
know.
a good. Somebody pointed
Right.
this out to me that they ran across, so they ran towards the next castle,
Okay,
as
good.
opposed to going down,
Down.
because down is
I'm
death.
going
Everybody who's in
down.
that freaking castle,
Right.
everybody who was in Eastwatch is
Right.
toast.
I need
So-
all the Stark children to just chill the fuck out and stay in Winterfell.
Yeah. Well, okay. Here's my last thing.
Because don't fuck around.
Okay.
Winterfell is once you get past, there's 4 castles between Winterfell and the Wall.
Okay.
There's got to be a Battle of Winterfell.
Yeah, I mean...
That's got to be the stand.
They've got...
Winterfell is the freaking... what was Boromir's
HBO might
kingdom?
do a sidelight for it. So
Boromir or Gondor?
Gondor. So, Winterfell is the Gondor of Game of Thrones.
Oh, Sean Bean.
I know. We love you, Sean Bean.
I love you,
You
Sean
were
Bean.
one of my first
I have a cat
crushes,
named
and it
Sean Bean,
has
so
not
I'm
changed,
just saying.
baby.
Oh, girl.
And I
Girl.
have a cat named Sean Bean.
I have a cat named Sean Bean, for real.
For real. Hi.
I can find him on my phone. We call him the buddy.
That's just Lala. She does.
But I think that the Battle of Winterfell is going to be huge.
Yeah.
And I
That's
think
gonna be
that
it,
they're
you're
going to
right.
have to evacuate everybody the fuck out. They got to
And
get
maybe
them
not,
out.
Like the Umbers and the Reeds.
Maybe
and
the Umbers and the
Mormonts.
Karstarks redeem themselves.
Right.
Because, honestly, John pardoned them, but there's still a lot of people giving them side-eye.
God, fucking John. Again.
John with this
Like,
compassion.
that's why I love him, man. He's like, I'm not going to hold you accountable.
Or for what your parents did.
Right. And that's just so
Which is
fucking
why his
genuine and
ass is
true.
going to die.
I know. His bulbous ass.
His beautiful question mark ass.
He has a beautiful
Ain't no question about it.
His ass gonna die.
So, I think the battle... what do we think the major battles are going to be? The Battle of Winterfell, obviously. What else? Do you think that the White Walkers make it to King's Landing?
No.
God, that's really far south. I can't imagine it. But, who knows with the fast
But
travel going on.
Who do we get everybody evacuated from Winterfell
Right.
to King's Landing? And if they do, is that where Jaime kills Cersei? Because that would bring him back.
Here's to fucking hoping that Jaime kills
Fucking
Cersei.
right.
My shit's empty.
At this point,
like I don't want to be
know.
like that bitch.
I don't
but,
know.
Like, fill my shit up.
Jaime's even gonna kill Cersei.
No. He
The
needs to
bitch.
kill that bitch. He needs to come to
Trust
my
me,
house.
I
live in
him to.
Greektown.
Yeah.
Just saying. So.
What do you want?
Why?
What do you want for the season 8?
Oh.
Other than wine.
I want to see
Go.
I want to see the Hound fight his brother.
Yes, Clegane.
I want to see him defeat his brother. I want to see Dany pregnant with the prince that was promised. I want to see a true match against the Night King. Maybe that's Jon Snow. I don't know. I want to see the Stark kids all coming together again because that's where it started, and I'd love to see how it ends.
Sweet. You. Oh, Allie, go.
So I really want the Hound to fight the Mountain,
Yes.
but side note,
Oh,
I don't think that's going to happen with him alone.
downer.
Sorry.
What about Arya?
Well, Arya is going to wind up being the little stabber that kills them.
Stabby Riri.
She's going to be stabby Riri all up the mountain. And the Mountain is going to be like... He's going to be so wounded that he winds up dying in the fight.
I mean, he's fucking a corpse.
He's
like
a fucking
reanimated
zombie.
But yeah, Arya is going to finish that shit.
Yeah.
Finish him.
She don't
yeah,
need
she's
to
gonna have
scorpion up in
she's
this
gonna-
right. She's gonna be like, get over here!
Get over here.
She is going to finish that final moment. I think it's going to be maybe a 15-minute segment of briefdom, but it's going to be very satisfying, just like Littlefinger.
Yeah.
Again, we only have so many episodes.
I can't feel like I
in
could
the
get
next
more.
episode.
Yeah,
in
there's
the next
like
season.
6 or 7.
It's only 6 episodes in
Jesus
this season.
fucking
So,
Christ.
They're an
girl.
hour and a
No.
half, but still, they're only
Again,
6
I think
episodes.
Jon Snow is going to kill the
Night King.
Night King bullshit, whatever. Yeah, it's the bitch queen forest, White Walker shit. But I think in that fight, he's going to be so wounded, he's going to wind up dying from it.
Yeah.
I think we are going to see that flash forward of Khaleesi. I'm going to say Khaleesi because that's how I know her. Where she walks finally into the throne room and it is demolished. It is covered in snow.
Throne of Ashes.
It's not
She
a
thought she
happy
wanted-
moment. It's not what she wanted, but that's what we kept seeing. She might be preggers. Good for you. That's your fucking incestual kid. Yay.
Someone's not on board, obviously.
I think
Yay.
that the Starks are going to want to keep peace again with the same
It's all
mentality of we're going to be together. Yay. Awesome.
Yeah.
if they're gonna do that whole HBO shit of there's gonna be another White Walker and a Jon Snow is gonna be. If you really fucking do that, then go fuck yourself, HBO, because there needs to be a fucking conclusion and an ending. We don't need a Jon Snow, King, White Walker bullshit. Just give us a fucking...
Right.
Just end it. Just
Listen
end
to
it
my
well.
girl.
Like, read a book, bitch.
Whoa!
Whoa. And this is coming from Allie.
Whoa. Yeah. Who else got the books?
I think that Jon definitely dies.
Yeah.
This in season 8.
Yeah.
I think Dany is definitely pregnant and
Yeah.
probably with twins.
Yeah.
I think that of all people, I think Sansa's going to wind up being on the Iron Throne.
Oh my God, my girl. That would make me so happy.
And that
You're doing so
that
good,
just
sweetie.
like Rhaenys Targaryen was the Queen's Guard for Aegon the First.
I like that.
I think that Arya is going to be the Queen's Guard for for Sansa.
I love that. I love it so much.
I think
I haven't even considered that. And
Yeah.
I love that.
I think that Sansa and Arya and Bran, if Bran survives, and Tyrion are going to be the ones that help Dany raise the babies.
Oh, as long as Tyrion's there.
Yeah, I do think that I think that Tyrion is going to make it and finally get his winery. And but I think that the Seven Kingdoms are going to become much more like the British, the UK, where the figurehead, yes, they're involved, but the Seven Kingdoms are going to become a parliament. Because we already heard that Yara is going to be queen of the Iron Islands. God, I'm so drunk. And
that's part of the show.
Oh, there we go.
It's not a sober review.
It's a drunk review. And I think that Theon dies, saving Yara.
I like that. That's fine by me.
It will
too.
be the final arc of his redemption because he got forgiveness from Jon.
Yep.
And saving Yara would be the final. Asha, if your book
that would
nasty,
be amazing.
Right.
that would be the way to finally finish up his arc.
Yep.
Cersei clearly dies, but I think it might be the baby that kills her, and not Tyrion or Jaime. I think it's completely left field, and that would be so fucking ironic. Or she becomes,
really ironic.
Wouldn't it?
But I still really want to see Jaime.
I do kind of want to see Jaime choke her out.
I want like the dagger like right through her heart.
Oh damn!
Like,
wow, she's
damn.
thought about it.
You want blood?
And maybe twist
dagger
it.
right there.
Twist
Do
it.
you want blood?
Yes.
You got it!
Are you entertained?
Sorry, I went full ACDC, and I'm
Especially
sorry.
like I just want her and him to like have that moment, like staring each other in the face,
and him just gutting her
and
like
just
a
be
fish.
like, "There you go, twist it, bleed out,"
I think we get Clegane Bowl.
and be like, "I
Play
loved
game
you,"
ball.
Get hard!
and be like at that moment where I loved you,
And you did me in.
Yeah, and like
but
Jesus.
you lost me and your family.
And
along
now
the
I'm
way.
gonna go run into the arms of Brianna.
Oh God, I do.
Brianna.
God, okay, and I want my OT3s. I want Brianne,
like
Tormund,
my
and
gold
Jaime.
hand gave me better orgasms than your
Wow.
pussy.
Woo!
Wow.
Damn.
Whoa.
Oh, damn.
Oh, look at
I
her
mean, you
forehead.
figure after all
He's like,
after
I don't
all
know.
that penis,
He's
she
like,
was
I
pretty
don't know.
hollow.
I don't even know. It's okay, baby.
Welcome to a drunk review.
This took a turn, is all I'm saying. I want Arya, Gendry, and Yara to have power babies.
And three.
I want my OT3 of Arya, Gendry, and Yara.
Yeah, you know me.
And I want Jaime to die in the arms of Brienne. But for Tormund and Brienne to name their first child Jaime.
Oh God!
That's how I want this season to end. But I do want a definitive end for the Night King because I think it cheapens it if there's not a definitive ending to this horror show that's been coming for 1,000+ years.
Right. At least let me fix his eyebrows.
Your eyebrows are not on fleek, Night
They're
King.
way too pointy and icy to be in that form.
So that's kind of how I wanted to end. but we shall see.
We shall.
And on that note,
White Walker.
this is Belle with Pop Culture Uncovered.
This is Allie with Pop Culture Uncovered.
This is Brandie with Pop Culture Uncovered.
And this has been a drunk review of Game of Thrones.
So drunk, you guys.
7. So drunk. Thank you for hanging out with us for a little under 2 hours. We love you. We'll see you for The Walking Dead.
Walking Dead!